Hello, everyone, and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is our Matters Monday. My brain's not working, and we have a special guest. So we will be doing Art Matters, and we will be bringing in Alex.
Hi, everybody. Hope you're all having a good Monday. I'm having a great Monday. My spring break officially started today, so I get to hang out at Renee's Corner.
So lots of fun.
Tons.
Hi, Rickabella. Hello, Ashley. Hello, Bob. Well, hello, Alex.
Hi.
Hi, Dawn.
Hi, Wicca.
Jen. So the art matters that we're doing today is this one here. And it says, it is obviously in my interest for people to read, for them to read fiction, for libraries and librarians to exist, and to help foster a love of reading and places in which reading can occur. So I'm blessed as a writer, but I am much, much more blessed as a reader. Everything changes when we read. Hi, Viking. So we're going to color this, and she is coloring in.
It is Worlds of Wonder by Johanna Basford.
And once we're done coloring this,
It's fish.
we will move on to this one here that I've already started. All right, so I am going to full screen myself so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to zip you in just a little.
That's still okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jen. So your screen is down so that I can do this part. Like if you look at the top there, it'll just show me.
Oh,
There
that's
you go.
fine. I just can't hear anybody, which is odd.
Because I'm going through your mic.
Oh, okay. Fabulous.
And that way we don't get an echo.
That makes sense. We don't want echoes.
No, we don't like echoes. One of my voice is more than enough. So we're going to start with bronze. And we're going to do his hair. So I hope everybody has had a wonderful weekend. I know it's been a great weekend here in the corner. We got some coloring done. We got some baking done. What else did we get done, Alex?
I did some whips.
Yeah, you got some work in progresses done.
Yep.
Awesome.
Hung out. Renee makes really good cookies. They're delicious. I had them for breakfast. That's what you do on vacation is you get cookies for breakfast.
That's right. Had a good dinner. Now we're going in with dark brown.
I'm getting very spoiled.
Oh, I'm sorry you have a bad earache. That's never fun, Dawn.
Ouchies.
I made chocolate chip cookies. And I made bread maker bread for the boys. Nothing of which I could eat, but that's okay. Now we're going to go in with some skin tones. And we're going to start with not that one. We're going to start with the Deco Peach and Beige Sienna. So in the shadow area, we're going to use the Beige Sienna. And we're going to go in with some Deco Peach. Take some blue. So we've got the violet blue here. Might be a little too purple, but that's okay. I'm going to do a sweater, just the same as we did on the other one. So the one that we're copying is the back side of this fellow. So we're going to do the blue sweater and the white shirt. You are all welcome. You might have to get Alex to move over, but
I'll share. It's weird. I can't see chat.
you can't, maybe. There you go. I've got her on the tablet so that she can watch chat. But sometimes it decides to time off.
Yeah.
And then we're going in with cobalt blue hue. Right over top of that violet blue. And then we had good supper and had some drinks. It was a good night all the way around.
It was very good.
All right. Yeah, you can come to my house for vacation. Somebody is phoning me, but that's okay. Oh, I have a white pencil now. Yay!
Yeah, I brought Renee some goodies.
She brought me a white pencil. Well, she brought me 2 white pencils.
Cute new box and some erasers.
Oh, you guys might see my eraser? It's so awesome.
It's rainbow.
It's a rainbow.
Because everybody needs rainbows.
Everybody needs rainbows. I'm just so excited about it. And she brought me some eggs, which I made into breakfast.
Oh yeah, that was really good too. Well, I can't bring her pencils because, they take way too long to get here because she has to get them from overseas. So, like, oh, she can eat eggs. I know she can eat eggs. Bring some eggs from the backyard.
They're the best kind. Using a little bit of sienna on the book just to give it that aged look. And then we're going to go in with eggshell.
It's a special life, Davissa.
Hi, Davissa.
We had wine in your honor.
We did.
It was fabulous wine.
She was there. She joined us for wine.
Well, that's true. But we had more wine.
All right. That's okay. That's why I didn't answer the phone. I'm going in now with some sand into the brightness of the world.
Oh, I cannot type.
And then we're going to go in with some yellow ochre. Darken it up a little. Oh no, you're fine, Divissa. I figured you'd either figure it out or I'd call you after.
You didn't disturb anything.
No, you're good. All right. Then we're just going to add just a little bit of sunburst yellow. Just the shading of it. And there we have it. Wickabella. Bob is Alex. Alex is on his tablet. But it's funny.
It's really funny.
Hi, Darlene. I'm so glad you were able to make it. So, once again, it is obviously in my interest for people to read, for them to read fiction, for libraries and librarians to exist, and to help foster a love of reading and places in which reading can occur. So I'm blessed as a writer, but I am much, much more blessed as a reader. Everything changes when we read. And that is Art Matters Because Your Imagination Can Change the World by Neil Gaiman, illustrated by Chris Riddell. And that is Art Matters for today. And since I knew it was going to be a very short one, I have actually picked a picture. Words are hard. Exclamation words.
Words are always hard. It's a Monday, even if it's spring break.
Yeah, I have picked a picture that I have been working on so that we could color a little bit longer with Alex. So now I'm going to switch Alex back on. So it'll be me and Alex.
Yay!
Yay! Yes, it was very short. But that's why we have other things to do.
You guys are so funny.
Awesome. Oh, Jen. There we go. So of course, because Alex is here with me in chat and coloring, Jen and Wicca are in charge of looking after Emmy if Emmy comes in. Yay, I brought Alex back.
Yep. Okay. Look, you guys, I finished my first portrait.
She did great.
It's ammonia because it's ammonia month.
Yeah. It is so pretty. You can move it up. Just a
Little bit.
There you go.
It even has a background.
She even did a background.
Renee let me use her pan pastels.
Show them the other one that you did, the one with the black background.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
It is awesome.
Okay. Thank you, Dawn. And we did this one for springing into spring with Arteza
Hi, Melissa.
and some Ohuhu markers. Hopefully they can see that.
It's so pretty. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, I'm going to get the other one I've been working on. See, you got to come to Renee's house. That's the way to get your whips done. Is leave your husband and your children behind at your own house and come visit Renee's corner.
Oh, that's funny.
And behold, you will complete your whips. We're
Oh,
good.
we are wonderful.
We're having a great old time since yesterday.
Yeah. Melissa says, "How are you, lovely ladies?"
Yes, I'm literally at Renee's house. She's like a foot away from me. I got to sleep over last night.
Yep. See. Hi.
That's Renee's hand over my coloring book.
Say hi.
There it
Just
is.
make sure you bring your whips with you.
Yeah.
I can't help you with your whips if you don't bring them with you.
I poked her.
Oh, pokey pokey.
There.
Isn't that beautiful? She did such a good job.
I followed Renee's guidance on the moon glow and the star glow. It's done in Prisma. Because I think that's the pencils for the month.
Yeah, she started doing the black. Like this.
Really light.
It's like, goodness sakes, put some pressure to that.
Oh, and it's got some gel pen for the little stars. Oh, thank you, Davissa. That's so sweet of you. So yeah, I think I finished 3 pages while I was here.
Yeah. Yay.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's the best way to get some whips done. You just come over here.
She was something done. She never has to eat for another week.
I know, you guys. Renee makes really, really good food. I promise. 5-star quality. It even comes with grown-up beverages.
Yeah, that vodka drink was really good.
Oh yeah, it's like wild cherry or black cherry.
Wild cherry.
Wild cherry. Yeah, it's super yummy. No, you definitely will not starve at Renee's.
Yeah, no. No, Dawn, she doesn't live with me, but she does live close by.
Oh, thanks, Terlyn.
Whenever you want to, Melissa, you have my address. You are
Thanks,
welcome
Wicca.
anytime. Nope, nope, starving here. Not allowed to starve here.
No. And you get cookies for breakfast. Homemade.
Hey, poet.
Hi, poet.
We are just doing a little bit of Monday coloring. Where's your herd?
I'm using intense teal green at the moment to blend this water.
And I am using Christmas.
I'll be using Prismas over the top to blend out some of the streaks.
And the colors I've been using are a mixture of, and of course I remember. Let's see, I have them on my desk.
Ashley, you're funny.
I put them away. Sorry. Hi, Ashley. So it's just a mixture of yellows, some orange yellows, some bright yellows. So I've used deco yellow, lemon yellow, and this one here, way down here, and canary yellow on these leaves here with a bit of, I think it was sunburn yellow. And then I'm using a little bit of Spanish orange on the center areas here in the shadows.
Oh, thanks, Ashley.
There you go.
See, that's how you guys have to see my work. I have to come over to Renee's house.
Yeah, and one of these days we'll have to put together a convention, coloring convention.
Yeah, everybody can come. Be a big party.
Maybe we'll do it in June when the hubby's in Prague. We can just take over the whole house.
Yeah.
There'll be bodies everywhere.
Okay, so for this part right here, I started with the dark aquamarine and then it fades to mallard green. And then this is the teal green. I haven't activated it with water yet. I will here in a second.
And this, of course, is Monia Gates' Thanksgiving. And I'm off screen, but that's okay. And then we're going to use a little bit of orange in the center.
Bye, Dawn. I hope your ear feels better really soon.
All right, Dawn. Feel better soon. It wouldn't explode. Poor little Jefferson might, but the world wouldn't. We'd have to fly Celine and Tammy out too, and Angie. Yeah.
Okay, so this is one of my favorite water brushes. It's the Karen Dosh water brush. And I usually like to go from light to dark.
Yep. It would be fun.
Yeah, it would. They'd have to like block the whole street. You have to put like caution and
crazy coloring community.
bring your own colored pencils. Not bring your own booze, but bring your own colored pencils.
I've got enough booze. I'll share the use of my pencils, but they need to stay when you leave.
Yeah, she actually really is very generous about sharing her materials. But they gotta stay here. I really want pan pastels now, guys. My Monia one, the little light green was done in pan pastels, and I'm like, oh, I think I need these now.
Wasn't my fault.
It
She
totally was not Renee's fault whatsoever in her
She
train.
asked.
So my husband and our youngest son are going on a road trip Wednesday. There may or may not be some Amazon packages arriving while he's gone for 5 days.
Not my fault.
Not my fault either. They're just so cool looking.
Yep, Alex is hooked. Oh yeah, we could definitely have booze and pencils.
Yeah.
That's not a problem.
Ashley, I like the name of that, Coloring Cocktails. And it'd have to last like
awesome.
a whole week. Could
Yep.
you imagine how many works in progresses I'd get done? It'd be amazing.
I think we can fit 6 in the RV.
Yeah. And let me tell you, the RV is quite comfy and it's got a heater.
Well, it has a furnace too, but Bob hasn't checked the entire thing over, so.
I was nice and comfy.
Well, as long as you were comfy.
Yeah.
And she didn't have to wake up at 4 o'clock this morning.
No.
Yeah. Like she probably would have ended up doing on the couch.
I think
the train going by. At least you had the house between you and the train. If you were here
Would
on
it
the
literally
couch,
been right?
it would have literally been right behind your head.
Well, it's like I have heard it in the background. I'm like, oh, okay, a train. Good night.
We would get things done.
Hmm.
I do need to nap every once in a while, so.
Yeah, she did take a little power nap while I watched one of the UK people on Instagram earlier. She's the one that gave me the inspiration for this water. I've kind of been following her tutorial and modified it a little bit. Her
You
name
can
is
mention her name.
Can I? Am I allowed?
Yeah.
It's Suzanne Wimpleberry. She's a very
Suzanne Berry.
yeah, she's very amazing colorist. And if you're part of the Johanna Basford Your Pages face group,
I'm pretty sure that she is, that I have her, um, I'm subscribed to her. That's the word.
yeah.
Good Lord.
So she usually does lives on Facebook in that group on Sunday. Well, it's Sunday morning my time.
Yeah.
I believe it's 4 p.m. UK time. And then she does stuff on her Instagram
On Monday.
on, I think, Monday and Thursday, 7 p.m. UK time.
Awesome.
But you can just look her up. She's amazing. And she's very sweet. And
All right, Ashley, have a good rehearsal.
yes, Ashley, have a good rehearsal. I always really enjoy Suzanne's streams when I can catch them. It's hard for me to catch them because I'm usually at work
Yeah.
during the week.
But this week you get to.
Yeah. But that's where a lot of these color combinations came from. Thank you.
So we're going to start with lemon yellow. We're going to do a gold heart.
Yay to this up 4 more days.
Yay!
I'll be going back to work right when you have your spring break. It's okay, Davissa. It pays the bills so I can do stuff and buy pan pastels.
That's right.
I'm just letting this dry a little bit.
If you want, the dry tool is over in that drawer.
Oh no, I think I'm going to show him how I use colored pencils on top with the purple
cool.
fish.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm going to
Let's make you big.
grab the Prismas.
That doesn't work.
Give me a second. And you can use whatever set of pencils you prefer. I'm just using the Prismas because it's Prisma month on the channel. But what you do is you just try to match the colors that you have blended here, and it's going to soften the edges, and if you have any streaky, so that you don't have to do another layer of ink tints, because I'm doing it in the actual book and I don't want too much water on the page. So for this dark purple, I'm probably going to either grab violet or dark grape, and then a dahlia purple for kind of the middle, and then maybe mulberry or a pinky, a slightly more pink one for right up in here.
Melissa says, Alex, what was the first thing you wanted to try from Renee's stash? And that does include the first time you came over.
Oh, the first time I came over to Renee's, it was definitely the Phoenix colored pencils. And
Which I will say she did buy.
I did buy them. And I believe she had a few luminance pencils that I wanted to try just because they are on the spendier side. And before I spent that kind of money on any, I wanted to see how they felt.
And your Inktense.
And the Inktense, yeah. Me Divisa, I'm about to layer some Prismacolor on top of this Inktense.
Yes. Yes. I told her that if they weren't for her, they weren't for her, you know, but at least then she would have them tried and not purchase something that she may not like.
Yeah.
I was trying to be an anti-enabler.
It didn't work. It didn't work very well. Okay, so for the moment, I'm gonna try violet and dahlia purple over this purpley pink fish to kind of soften it out. And I go pretty lightly to start. And it's just gonna blend out in any little white that is left. But you can do this on top of Inktense with most pencil sets. I've seen people use the Fiber Castels. I've seen them use the square Brute Funders. I've used Arteza myself over the Inktense. And you just want to try to match the color as best you can. And if you're worried about it, then do a lighter shade, and then if it doesn't look like it's blending well, then you can move to a darker shade.
Absolutely different. I know that. I'm only good. Hey, Tammy.
Hi, Tammy. How are you doing? How's the new place?
How you feeling?
How's your daughter? I hope she's not feeling too poorly.
And how many questions can we throw all out to Tammy at once? We missed you. Can you tell?
She's a smart lady. She can keep up.
Yeah. And we missed her, so.
We did. It's absolutely amazing, Tammy. I'm getting thoroughly spoiled. I had steak dinner and wine. I've finished 3 works in progresses while I've been here. I got homemade cookies for breakfast.
Had the best yogurt.
Yep, homemade yogurt.
Yeah, gave her some yogurt this morning. She said, I'm not very hungry. I'll just have a little bit and I'll take some home.
Yeah, it was really good.
It didn't make it.
So hopefully it shows up on the camera, but this is a lot more blended now. And it just softens the lines without having to do another layer of Inktense, so there's less water on your page.
That's cool.
Oh, thanks so much, Tammy. I appreciate that.
I know, right? She does deserve it.
I came over here with 2 bags, and very, very little of it was clothing.
And she's still going home with 3.
Yeah. Yeah. Renee gifted me some. Do you guys want to see him? I'll show him. Hold on a second.
Some books that I know that she will color in more than I will.
They're ones lots of flowers, and flowers are my favorite thing to color. Okay, so there's this one. It's called Florals.
Exactly, Tammy.
Yeah, see? And so it's basically lots of florals. Well, I had to bring my Castle Gold metallic set because it's one of the few sets that Renee didn't have for her to test out. This one's called Dreamland. I forget who this is by.
That one is Coloring Book Cafe.
Okay.
Both of the other two are Coloring Book Cafe.
So that's this one. It's also got lots of flowers and butterflies. I'm doing a pretty fast flip through. I'm sure you guys might have probably seen some of these before. And then the other one is called Stained Glass Coloring Book, and it's also from the Coloring Book Cafe. And it's got quite a bit of florals too. And also lots of butterflies. And then I'll also show off some more of Bob's work because Bob had a little box and told me to pick something to take home to my boys. And they're big Marvel and DC comic fans. So we have a Batman. Is that showing up okay, Renee? For the 13-year-old. And Bob 3D prints these.
Put it down.
That way?
Yep.
There you go. Yeah, even my kids get spoiled and they're not even here. And this one is Vision from the Avengers Marvel Universe. And so these will probably go up on their bookshelf somewhere. And there's a train. The kids are really gonna go nuts over these. They're like little mini Grogu's. There's like 8 of them, so they can have a whole little army of Grogu's instead of stormtroopers. Yes, Melissa.
Hello, Pamela.
Bob is very talented. He is. And he's very sweet and very generous. The boys also got some little dark chocolates because I guess Bob didn't like it and Renee can't really eat it. So she figured my teenagers would probably be happy to eat chocolate. Now I gotta put all this. I gotta put all these lovely things back so I don't forget. Although I could leave something and that just gives me an excuse to come back,
I think that's why her coat's still here.
guys. I'll just perpetually leave something at Renee's house. So eventually, when we both have time again, I can just come back over.
You would, Tammy, but you have to meet him halfway. I think Australia's in the opposite direction.
I 100% agree, Tammy. They are both very sweet, generous people. Leave something for you, Jen. Okay. So these little swirly bits I'll probably do with gel pen.
I'm glad you found the Random Act of Kindness album, Jen. If people don't know what that is, in our Facebook group, we have a Random Act of Kindness where you add your Amazon wish list, and you may or may not, it's, completely voluntary, receive something from a special fairy. You can send anybody anything off their wish list and do it from the Random Act of Kindness fairy, completely anonymous, and make somebody's day. It's wonderful.
And you can also get ideas of things you might like to give other people. Since I happen to be here with Renee, we were taking a little peek at Jen, happy that she figured out how to upload it, and I saw something that would be perfect for my son's birthday next month. So it's also helpful for things like that. And spread even more kindness around. Yeah. Which I thought was pretty cool.
I had to show Alex how to put hers in.
Yeah. She also had to show me how to work my Carantas. Apparently, I've been filling the water up all wrong.
Yeah. She's been doing it the hard way.
Yeah, literally.
Yes, you need to do that, Pamela. No, I'm actually using Alex's mic so that I don't echo. So Alex has her mic on, my mic is muted. But so I don't echo, I'm just going through her mic. And it sounds a little different, but it'll be back to normal tomorrow.
Is it bothering you guys? I can just turn off my mic and you can just listen to Renee talk. If it's
it's fine.
Bothering
That'll
anybody.
be no fun. For my mic, because my mic has a background sound deadener, you can't hear her very well. So.
Oh, okay, Jen, you're so sweet.
Aw. No, they don't share your address. No, it's wonderful. And you need to message me, Pamela, so that I can walk you through how to do Discord. And if you need help with the wish list, I'll walk you through that too. I don't mind. So hopefully this looks like gold. And I have been using dark brown, bronze, yellow ochre, and lemon yellow.
Okay, so
Absolutely no problem.
this right here, this darker blue instead of the more teal blue, is this combination. It's peacock blue, sea blue, and mallard green.
Yes, Color Fab, she is following Suzanne Barry's color along.
Yeah. Yes, it's yes, that's where I got the color combinations. It's exactly the one Suzanne Barry is doing. She's been doing it on the Johanna Basford Your Group Facebook and on her Instagram. She's been helping people do a little color theory and helping them learn how to blend the colors and stuff.
You are not a baby.
So, yeah, the color combination are all
Oh,
hers.
sorry about that. Sneezes are going to start. Oh my goodness.
This particular page is in World of Wonder. And yeah, I don't know if you guys can see this, but she did some blends ideas for some of the other fish. I find her stuff and Renee, actually, I find most of the streamer stuff very helpful. But I've particularly been liking the Suzanne one because I've been getting more practice with my ink tents.
This is an impromptu live stream, so I haven't put any information in the description, but I will after the stream. Because normally on Mondays I don't stream. But because Alex here is visiting, I decided that we would throw her on camera. And of course, the teacher in her is there, and she is showing us all how to do wonderful things.
A little bit, but Suzanne really does explain it a lot better than I do. And you can tweak it a little bit. Like I'm kind of doing my own little order, but it's 6 basic blue-green colors for all of this water.
Well, it looks wonderful.
Thank you very much. No, and I teach, like my job is teaching. So.
No, you're right, Tammy. The teacher never leaves.
I can't.
It's like you. Every time I hear you talk, I'll hear, especially during your streams, is the teacher. It's so wonderful.
So here is the peacock blue to the sea blue to the mallard green. And up here, I'm going to do it the opposite. I'm going to start up here with the peacock and then go to the sea blue and then the mallard green. I'm not quite sure if that's the way Suzanne did it, but that's what I'm going to do right here.
You don't have to do it exactly. You can just do you.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
The idea is to get inspiration, some color combos, and tweak as you want.
As you go along. Yeah. Oh, I did finish the picture from Saturday. If you guys want to see it, I have posted it. But for those that don't see my post, if you would like to see it, I can show it to you. I did get that done. Exactly, Jen. All right. So if you want to see. And there she is. All finished up. And so she's all finished.
The camera doesn't do it justice, guys. The sparkle in real life is like awesome.
But the red lady is done.
She turned out really cool.
Thank you. And I was playing with markers. I played with markers.
Yeah, we were both playing with markers yesterday.
That's what I got done while Axe was here.
I was working on whips.
I was practicing with alcohol markers because I don't know how to use them very well. And we have Alcohol April coming up. So
where you can play with alcohol markers while you drink alcohol.
That's right.
At least that's what I plan on doing. So you just decide how far down you want your color to go. And when you get to where you want to start integrating the other color, you just press a little bit later. And then you take your middle color and you come into where you feathered off a little bit, and that helps soften the lines up too. And these show up a lot more vibrant when you add the water.
It's so cool. I love watching.
You already have Renee and Tammy and Shannon and Tanya.
All those wonderful people.
And Sammy and Belinda.
And Emily.
And Emily and Connie.
And Ashley.
Ashley. I'm sorry if I'm forgetting somebody else.
And Davissa.
Yep. Yes. Did I say that right? Yes, spirit of
Yvonne. Yes.
Yvonne,
yes.
sorry.
Eves.
Eves, okay.
Spirit. Yeah.
I knew you know who I was trying to think of.
Yeah. Yvonne. She's such a sweetheart.
She is. Besides, I don't have the arm things like Renee does that hold your phone. Nor do I have like
the time, the
computer,
yeah.
a good computer monitor.
She's making excuses.
You guys will just get lovely impromptu things when I'm over here hanging out at Renee's house. Because I'm lucky I lives close.
Impromptus are always good. I like them.
But honestly, I really do work Monday through Friday. I'm not home till 4 or later, depending on if there's meetings.
Yeah. And then you got kids and hubby. And
yeah.
I'm surprised she even makes it into people's streams, never mind.
And to be honest, summer is coming up and
she's gonna be.
We do lots of camping. Last summer we went on 7 different camping trips, and where we go camping there is not Wi-Fi. And we prefer it that way because it encourages the kids not to be on their phones. And they learn how to forage, and we taught them how to chop wood and how to start fires. And
so if the forest burns down.
If the zombie apocalypse happens, you guys all come to Oregon and we've taught them what berries not to eat and which berries are good to eat. which leaves you can take water and make into tea.
So no matter what, Alex's kids will take care of the kids, and all of us adults can stay in the corner and kill it.
Yeah.
We'll just stab them with pencils.
Yes, Davisa, basic survival skills that you can't really learn in school, and it's not, you can't even really learn it through YouTube. You just kind of have to go out.
And the Boy Scouts don't teach it anymore either, so.
No, they're more worried about fundraisers and stuff. And I have to give hubby like 90% of the credit because I did not grow up that way he did.
Yeah.
His dad would literally drop him and his brother off with a backpack and come back and pick him up 4 days later. Not joking.
Nice.
Um,
Not nice, but nice.
his dad was quite old school
Fashion. Yeah,
that
very
way.
old school. My dad was the same way. But he didn't drop us off. He just said, this is what you do. If you don't do it, then you're not going to live very long.
Yeah. Well, and before he dropped them off, he had taken them out himself and taught them. So they knew it was coming, so.
Yeah. Which, being in Australia, um, having somebody that melts in the sun.
It's probably not so good.
She's got blackout curtains and hisses every time somebody opens the door. I know my kids do.
Well, and this is why we take them where phones don't work. Like, I mean, you can dial 911, but you can't play Minecraft or watch a YouTube video or stuff like that. And I usually call my dad and tell him how many days we're going to be gone and what the closest little town is to where we plan on setting up the tents so that somebody knows our rough location.
Yeah, just to make sure.
And what days we're planning to come back, and away we go.
You know that we've already been on for almost an hour?
Really?
Yeah. It's crazy.
The boys are hoping to find Sasquatch eventually. We'll see.
Mm-hmm. That'll be an interesting day. We can just dress up Gordon a little bit and send him out into the.
Especially with his long hair.
Yeah.
Wow.
She didn't believe me that my son's hair was almost as long as mine.
It really is. I saw him this morning.
It's almost as long as mine. Jen knows where Sasquatch lives.
Okay. Where does he live, Jen? Tell me.
That's funny. It's awesome, Tammy. I'm sorry, but it's funny.
He's your little brother. Okay.
Your brother is a Sasquatch? That's awesome. So at 4 o'clock our time, Tonya comes on, which is appetite for coloring. And of course, I hope everybody goes over there and visit.
I believe that's 7 p.m.
Eastern
time, I think.
And 5 Central, I think.
Yeah. And then as
Tammy.
far as I know, after about 30 minutes, usually after Tanya ends, Emily's usually on Mondays. I have not opened up Instagram or Facebook recently, but usually Emily is on.
Yeah. Unless she has something come up and has to cancel, but she usually puts out a notification. I hope Shannon is doing okay. Her internet was a little funky this morning.
I think I put too much water in this.
You put too much water.
Yeah.
So just stab it.
I will. And so this is when color pencil on top is going to really come in handy.
Yeah.
Once I dab this a little bit, because I can make this bottom part a little darker than this, so there's a little more contrast. But that happens with ink tints sometimes. You just have to go with it. Because it's not like other watercolors. Once it dries, it just stays there.
Yes, that is very, very true, Jen. No one in the U.S. can at least be appeased by cookies and coffee.
Yeah.
So I'm just going back and forth between, I started off with bronze, went into dark brown, and went into the yellow ochre, and then we're going to polish it off with the lemon yellow. And that's our bright color. And then I'm just going back and forth so that I can get those shadows and those highlights in there.
This is another reason why you don't want me streaming, guys. Look, I made big oopsie with all these stretch lines.
Oopsies are awesome.
But, you know, that's how you learn how to play with your materials, is sometimes you just have to put it down on the paper.
Exactly.
But this bit of water over here is going to be a combination of those other colors. And then if you guys want, I can tell you the other combinations for some of these fish that Suzanne Berry helped come up with. And she just kind of picked a fish, and you just want to have contrasting fish. So I'll probably put another purpley one over here.
Hi, Emily. Yes, it's Alex.
It is me, Emily. How are you, sweetie? I'm getting spoiled over here. So one of the combinations is this. Hopefully that shows up okay. And it's mallard green, apple green, and sherbet yellow. Thank you, Emily. You're so sweet. How are you and the family doing? And then this blend is hot red, scarlet pink, and I believe it's camdium orange. But you could do your own shades. You could do a brighter red, and then, you know, the Inktense has lots of options. But the idea is just to pick 3 color blends. And I would do them in a little notebook or on a scratch piece of paper.
Emily, are you streaming tonight? Just want to make sure. Because we said that you were, but I don't want to be wrong. Awesome.
I'm glad your family's good. Yes, Renee did a live impromptu because I'm here.
Yep.
Getting spoiled rotten. Oh, with the notebook? Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys have a Ross near you or Big Lots sometimes has them, but I got a 2-pack of this and it was like $3.99 at Ross.
Awesome. She is the queen of Ross deals. She just finds all sorts of cool stuff there.
Oh, I should show Emily. Let me show you. I did my first portrait. I finished it. It's ammonia. Since we all know how much I love to do portraits. And it even has a background.
A portrait and a background.
Renee let me play with her pan pastels. And now I want some.
Not my fault. Oh no, you're not disturbing the stream. Hang out. Say hello. We love you no matter what you do.
The Ross here in the town I live in has like 2 like rows where they keep all of their art and crafty type stuff. So I have to do a little digging. Mine's close enough that I can walk to it. So I try to actually pop in there like every 2 to 3 weeks just to see what's there because they constantly rotate stuff. And I've found some really good deals. It's also really close to the library, so I'll pick up like 5 books from the library and then go there.
I misunderstood and missed the comment. But yes, hopefully, Emily, the storms don't interrupt your stream. Because, yeah, that would be a bummer. Because, yeah. Hopefully, I won't be driving, taking Alex home at the time. But. Stay safe.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't knock anything out, Emily. Your storms.
Yeah, I think that's what Shannon was going through this morning that knocked hers out.
Yeah, poor Shannon, I think, tried 3 or 4 times. Start and finish.
Emily's never disturbing the stream.
If anybody is, I am.
That's
Emily and Renee are a lot more knowledgeable than I am.
like, I'm sorry, Emily, I misunderstood it. I missed something. Like I thought you thought you were no, never mind. Never mind.
I just pretend to know what I'm doing and have fun doing it. And if I oops, it just gives me an excuse to have an extra copy of a book.
Did you get a new cup, Emily? I need a new cup. I gotta buy a cup. I want to buy one for the hubs.
From Shannon.
Yeah. For his birthday. But he was supposed to design it and he hasn't yet. Like, and I don't want to, say, okay, I need you to design this because it's for your birthday present.
Right. I'm trying to be a little sneaky about it.
Yeah. Because I want to do it a 3D printer one. And one of his favorite sayings is I just do it in plastic. Especially when he's talking to you girls and guys about coloring. He says I color, I just do it in plastic. And I want to give him that on a cup. But I can't draw it worth a crap. And Teen Dean.
Well, will you show us your new cup tonight, Emily? I haven't seen it.
Awesome.
I'm sure it's a beautiful cup.
I need to get Shannon. Maybe.
Okay, so over here
Shannon cup.
where I have a lot of this streaky, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna see if the cobalt turquoise works on top of this ink tints to try to blend it out a little bit. If not, I might try the parrot green.
So still doing the gold here. Starting off with the light lemon yellow. Then adding some bronze, dark brown, yellow ochre, and then going back over it again with the yellow, with the lemon yellow. And that creates this lovely, lovely gold.
I'm channeling my inner Emily, going really softly and lightly.
Emily, I did markers.
You're just so amazing with those markers.
I did markers.
Channeling Belinda. I believe it's Belinda that.
I was channeling Belinda and Emily. And I did pretty good. It all depends upon the paper. Oh, and the other one that I showed you that I was doing, it actually turned out really good.
I think this cobalt turquoise is helping.
Yeah, it is. It looks good.
So if anybody wants to make a note, the cobalt turquoise Prismacolor goes really well over teal green ink tints.
Softly and lightly is not in your vocabulary.
I'm getting better, Tammy. I keep watching Emily's streams.
So yes, I did finish this one too, Emily. And I'm so proud of it.
Here, I should show those.
Loudon.
I have
That's
one
awesome.
in Worlds of Flowers. That's
What you doing in the world?
yeah, I'm done. Emily's got the tutorial saved on her page. I just need to find that.
All right, go make the kiddos some supper, and we will see you in your stream. Have a good night.
There.
There we go. That's so cute. I love that so much.
That's as close to Emily as I can get.
That's a channel in Emily there.
Well, it was literally on her. It's an old stream of hers.
Hers.
Yeah.
Awesome.
With Strattlers. You can hunt. You can go back, guys, and hunt it on Emily's.
Awesome. Hi, Christina.
On Emily's page. It's there, but it's pretty old, so you're going to have to go back quite a way.
Welcome back. Take care, Emily. We will see you soon.
Yep. We will. Even if I have to lurk, because the kids are probably going to pounce all over me when I get home.
Yep. All right. So
We'll probably let people get ready for Miss Appetite Tanya's.
So Tanya is starting in 15 minutes, which is Appetite for Coloring. So we are going to sign off and say thank you all very much for hanging out. And we're going to do exclamation point Tanya.
Yeah. She's amazing. I usually try to go to hers as often.
Yes, she is going home today.
Yes.
So I will be taking her home. and hopefully make it back in time for at least the first part of Tanya.
Yes.
Thank you all very much for hanging out.
Yes, thank you guys.
Hey, Shannon!
It was great to hang out with you guys.
Is everything okay there, Shannon? We were worried about you this morning.
Yes, we were. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, everybody. Hugs to you all. I'm sure I'll catch you in streams either later today or in the next coming days.
Yes, Melissa, absolutely. Tanya is amazing. Okay, you didn't break anything.
Okay, well, that's good.
We were a little worried about you this morning. All right, so we head on over to Tanya's. And of course, that is Appetite for Coloring. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. We did some gold, and we did some Art Matters.
And some water.
And some water. And we, of course, had Alex come and visit. Yay! Until next time, guys, always remember to relax, color, and stay safe.
Yep. Be
Love
kind.
you all.
Be safe.
Bye-bye
Hugs.
for now.